At just 17 years old, Rodrigo Mora isn't just breaking records, he's demolishing them. The youngest professional debutant in the country's history, the youngest Portuguese player to score a brace in UEFA's Youth League, and now Porto's teenage starter is producing shocking numbers that are catching the attention of scouts all around Europe. But here's why European giants like PSG are scrambling to sign him. In just 338 minutes, Mora has 3 goals, 3 assists, averaging a goal contribution every 54 minutes in Liga Portugal. But stats only tell you half the story though. Is he the next Portuguese star? Or a $10 million gamble? Today, we'll analyze Mora's playstyle, what he excels in as well as some flaws, and why his 10 million market value could be a bargain for a player of this much potential. Rodrigo Mora plays as an attacking midfielder. He's dynamic, explosive, and a highly technical attacking threat. Best described as a shadow striker, with a lot of versatility across the front line. A shadow striker is an aggressive, goal-focused attacking midfielder or second striker, who thrives by exploiting pockets of space behind the main striker. Unlike a traditional number 10, who's a playmaker, a shadow striker is more direct, often positioning himself to receive through balls, attack gaps, and finish chances rather than solely creating for others. His low center of gravity, elite dribbling ability, and pace make him a nightmare in 1v1 situations, especially when attacking from the half spaces or wide areas. With his free roaming attacking role, he isn't locked into a single position. Instead, he's best when given the freedom to find space, combining quickly and driving defenders with sharp feints and sudden shifts in direction. But he's not just a creator. As I said before, he's also a goal-scoring weapon. His flair, finishing, and intelligent off-the-ball movement allow him to exploit defensive gaps. That said, there are still areas he needs to develop. His small frame means he struggles against more physical defenders, often getting pushed off the ball in tight duels. Another area for growth are aerial duels. Given his size, he rarely contests headers, which limits his impact in certain attacking situations. But these are all challenges that many youngsters face, and with the right development, Mora has everything needed to reach an elite level. His raw talent is undeniable. The question is, just how far can he take it? At just 17 years old, Rodrigo Mora is already a starter for FC Porto, showing quality performances that have put him on the shortlist of top European clubs. His ability to score, assist, and dictate attacking play in a competitive league like Liga Portugal shows that he could be one of the next great attacking midfielders of his generation. Being a starter for Porto at such a young age is a crazy achievement, especially considering Porto's reputation for producing top talent. As mentioned before, while Mora is already a high-level attacking talent, he still has areas where he must improve to reach an elite level, which I will go into more detail on how he will develop. His small frame makes him vulnerable in physical duels, but this is commonly improved via the club's condition. At the moment, he also rarely wins any headers. He probably won't become dominant in the air, but can improve his timing and positioning. At his age, he still holds on to the ball longer than needed in some situations, so maybe he could refine his ability to make quicker decisions, especially under pressure. Improving this would make him even harder to defend in transition play. As for which clubs want him and where he would fit into, PSG are the most aggressive interests. Mora's explosiveness, technical ability, and goal-scoring instincts make him a good fit for Luis Enrique's attacking style. He could play in a free role behind a striker, similar to how Neymar was used before leaving. In a 4-3-3, Mora could play as a false winger, cutting inside, and in a 4-2-3-1, he could be the shadow striker behind Gonçalo Ramos. However, at PSG he might not start right away and we need time to break into the starting 11. Barcelona is another option I thought about. Mora is technically gifted, thrives in tight spaces, and plays a free roaming attacking role, qualities that are great for Barcelona's philosophy. Of course, Barca have great players in this position right now, so it's unlikely to be a signing for anytime soon. Finally, I also thought of Manchester City. Guardiola loves intelligent, technical, and versatile attackers, and City needs long-term successors for Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. He could play as a right-sided number 8, similar to Bernardo Silva, drifting into dangerous areas. In 5 years from now, he could be a star player for Porto and generally a class European talent. And it's very likely he will transfer to a European giant in those 5 years. However, he needs to choose his next club very wisely. If he moves too early to a club he won't play, his growth could slow. In my opinion, it is best for him to stay at Porto and develop there for at least the next 2 years. After that, it's likely he will be picked up by another club. If he develops well, he could be one of Europe's best attacking midfielders. It will be great to see Rodrigo Mora and Giovanni Kinda play together for Portugal in the future. Both very promising wonder kids that could be crucial for our next generation. I made a video about Giovanni Kinda, who's another world-class potential wonder kid from Portugal. Let me know anything I missed about Rodrigo Mora in the comments. I also recommend you watch Mora yourself, as I could have missed some key details from his game. You could use Futebolia, for example, to rewatch some of Porto's games.